On today's episode of The Keeg, we are talking about Avengers Infinity War. Ariana, what did you think about it?
I thought it was out of this world.
Ooh. Kelly?
I thought it was fantastic. Way better than Civil War.
Ooh. Does that mean she didn't like Civil War? I don't know. Watch and find out. Coming at you from Comic Quest in sunny Southern California, this is The Keeg. I'm your host, Dimithri Perera, and today, let's be honest, we're here for one thing and one thing only. It's to talk about Avengers Infinity War. Everybody has seen it, and if you haven't seen it, why are you watching this show? I do not know. Go out and watch it. If you have a movie pass, it's free, and if you don't, just pay that money and go see it. It's a great movie, which we will get into. Today, I am not here alone. I obviously have two people to my left. I brought two friends in to talk about the show. I have Ariana Whitty. How you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Doing great. All right, moving on. I also, to her left, have Kelly Godfrey. Kelly, how are you doing?
I'm doing well, Dimitri.
Yeah?
Very well.
Thank you.
Thanks.
See, she's drawing it out, Ariana.
Oh, I'm
she's
sorry.
Milking it.
Milking
Work
it.
on milking it.
Yeah.
I am fantastic.
There we go. There we go. Little known fact, Kelly is one half of the dynamic duo that owns where we are right now. Thanos!
Oh no, he's defeated.
Oh no.
We did it. Just a little podcast.
Like I was saying
Look what
before
we can do.
Thanos rudely interrupted me, Kelly is one half of the duo that owns Comic Quest right here at Comic Quest SoCal on Instagram and maybe Twitter. I don't know. Are you guys on Twitter?
Yes, we are on Twitter.
Yeah. Is it the same thing?
Comic Quest SoCal.
Okay, cool.
Follow us on Twitter.
Nice.
Yeah.
Instagram, Facebook.
Tinder. There's
No, we're
there's no
not.
Tinder.
No, we don't need Tinder for the dating at Comic Quest.
There's so much dating going on at Comic Quest.
Marriages,
Breakups and makeups. So cool. Thanks for coming on the show, everybody.
You're welcome. Thanks for having us.
Yeah, thanks. So this whole episode is going to be
Spanish
spoilers. Let's be honest. We're talking about the movie. What idiot would watch this show before seeing Avengers in the first place?
Who hasn't seen Avengers at this point?
In the first 3 days, people maybe trying to see it on today.
But I feel like by the time this
by the time it comes out, yeah,
you should have
yeah, it'll
seen
be
it.
like midweek. or
Shame on
something.
you.
I mean, let's get to the meat and potatoes in the movie. What did? Why? I mean, this is a broad question. What did you guys think?
What did you think, Dimitri?
I loved it.
Yeah.
Personally, I loved it. There's so much to say. Ariana, you want to go first?
Yeah, I thought it was fantastic. I thought it was fast-paced. I thought it was exciting. I thought there was just enough emotions in all of it. I loved it. I will see it again.
I want to see it again too, especially because. No, I don't want to get.
Okay, not yet.
Kelly, what did you think?
I loved it too. I thought it was everything you guys both said. I loved it way more than Civil War. I thought it was fast paced. I loved the fact that they picked up the movie where everyone was. Wherever everyone was before the movie started, wherever we last saw everybody. I thought it was really well written, well directed. I was riveted the entire time, not bored at all. It was great. It was a great movie. I'm definitely seeing it again.
Yeah.
I wanted. We probably should. We may see it right after this.
Yeah, right.
The biggest twist for me wasn't even the ending. It was seeing Red Skull
I
back.
knew you were going to say that.
Oh yeah, that was pretty.
I closed my eyes. I was also sleepy, but I closed my eyes for like a split second. When I opened it, I saw red. Well, because like at first I saw the hooded figure, and I went like this. I opened back up, Red Skull's face, and I was like, "What just happened?"
And Don and I'm like, what? That's Red Skull, and I'm like,
Yeah.
whoa, like mind blown.
Yeah, that was the biggest thing for me. Little known thing, it wasn't Hugo Weaving.
It sounded like him.
You know who it is?
Who was it?
It's this actor named Ross Marquand. He's on Walking Dead. He also does a lot of YouTube impression videos. Like he's a great impressionist.
So he just did an impression of Hugo?
Yeah.
Why didn't they just get Hugo?
Because Hugo doesn't want to do comic book movies and stuff like that anymore.
And then he's just there But does he stay there now because he's not really guarding the Soul Stone?
Oh yeah, what can he do?
After everybody leaves, he's just like,
What do I do now?
oh.
Yeah, that could have been the end credits.
Well, I mean, it would suck as if like now that he's not the guardian of the Soul Stone anymore. He's just like, I can finally do everything I wanted to do. I could paint. I could do pottery.
Take a vacation on an island.
Yeah, and then he's like sipping his Mai Tai, and then the Soul Stone comes back, and he's like, oh damn it. So
Off tangent. On a tangent.
Gamora dies.
Yes. Very sad.
Yeah.
But I don't believe that she's really
Everyone.
dead, even though some people think that she is really dead.
Yeah,
I think she's really dead, but I think they're gonna just reverse it all.
yeah,
Right. Well, so there's been some theories that when they reverse it all, like the people who died before
the snap.
the snap is really dead.
Yeah,
So
Vision.
Vision,
Loki,
Loki,
Yeah.
Heimdall,
yeah.
Heimdall, and Gamora. But then, aren't there more Guardians movies going to come out? I mean, it just seems kind of weird to have her die, and possibly Loki, who is arguably one of the most popular characters.
Right.
So
Yeah.
I think that they will use selectively time. Oh, yeah, explain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything.
I mean, that could be the plot of Guardians 3 to bring Gamora back from the Soul Stone. I was afraid Thanos would just be like Steppenwolf in the shitty Justice League movie, where he just has no point and
Yeah,
he's just
I was
lumbering
worried.
places.
Yeah, I was worried about that too. But casting Josh Brolin, it's like, yeah, you don't cast a good actor unless you give him something to do. So I was really impressed. I thought he was fantastic.
I mean, the main character of
Did a
this
really good
movie
job.
was Thanos.
Yeah,
And
it was his movie.
He wins at the end.
Yeah,
this
he
was
wins.
his
Yeah.
hero.
He
story,
win.
Yeah, hero.
right?
So
Hero.
Right. So people are saying it's Gamora and the Soul Stone. That was her actually talking to him, and he, you know, she's the
She's
only
in the
person
Soul
who
Stone.
meant anything to him.
Yeah.
as we found
Right.
out, right?
Which is that I thought that was a really cool twist. I saw it coming when it said you have to give up what's
Yeah.
You know,
well, yes,
you know,
we knew
and
that
then
was coming.
She starts laughing, and it's like, oh shit,
Oh,
yeah, yeah.
yeah. I mean, that was emotional for me. The biggest emotional part wasn't everybody fading away, because I know that they'll figure out something.
Yeah, I'm not
Yeah.
worried. All
It
those
was-
people are coming back.
It was
like
Peter.
they all have sequels. Well, Peter's coming back too.
But
it's
that
not
was
about
so
that,
sad.
though.
Oh, he's like, I don't want to go. I
Yeah.
don't want to go. I don't want to go.
Peter.
And he's a boy.
I know.
Right?
That was
Yeah.
really sad.
Well, I mean, I would probably say the same thing. Like, I don't want to die. Don't make me die. And so it's not a boy man thing. It's just, you know,
Yeah.
it was totally different than like Tony. Like Tony could have died, and he thought, you know what I mean? Like,
Right.
like Tony didn't know that he wasn't gonna die, and then Peter fades away. you
So
know?
let's talk about the theory, the thing.
what's the theory?
The theory, the plan, Doctor Strange's
Yeah,
plan.
yeah.
Okay.
So this was Doctor Strange's plan. So I had I was worried about that because he went and he saw all the 14 million,
Yeah.
and there was only one way that they succeeded.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they start this plan, and at first I thought the plan failed because Peter. Quill, Star-Lord freaked
Oh, yeah.
out and started hitting him. And they're like, no, because we got the glove almost off. So I'm thinking, well, if he hadn't hit him, they gotten the glove off? Did they
Yeah.
foil the plan? Or is that what he saw? And so at the end, before Doctor Strange was dying, he said that we're into the end game. I had to do it. It was end game because why did you save Tony? So Tony's important.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That he saw. So then when I realized, okay, so Peter doing that was part of the thing. They weren't going to get the glove off.
Yeah.
But maybe it would have changed. But you saw time, so
Right.
fate. So one of the 14 billion, maybe he did get the glove off at one point, and then they still died. or whatever.
Yeah.
Right.
So this is the thing that he put in motion. I mean, who knows? Maybe Strange put a spell on the time stone
Yeah.
to retroactivate or something before he gave it to him.
Yeah.
Before he gave it to Thanos. I mean, there's a bunch of stuff, but that time stone is going to be, I think, instrumental in reversing everything.
Yeah,
Obviously,
for sure.
unless they can go to the DC universe, get flashed, or run around the world again.
I hope they don't go to the DC cinematic universe. Why would you spoil a good universe with a bad one? You know? Keep in mind,
Okay, whoa.
All right. Sorry, I brought that
you know,
up.
but
Whoa.
I'm a huge DC Comics
Whoa.
fan.
I was gonna
The
say.
DC cinematic universe. The cinematic universe. Why would? Ugh.
I was gonna say,
So
be
I'm not
careful.
talking-
Specify. You're
That-
trying to be
said
cinematic.
DC cinematic universe. That's what I
Yes.
said.
So let's stop there and let's go back to sorry, I brought that up.
Yeah, I'm hoping the DC cinematic universe. Thanos hops over, snaps his finger, kills 100%, and then he can come back to Marvel.
No.
Leave Wonder Woman alone.
Leave Wonder
Oh
Woman.
yeah. So
She can
99.99%.
take care of the rest of the universe.
Bring Wonder
by
Woman
herself.
over.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, she can.
She could. I mean, she'd be actually a great addition to the Marvel universe.
Okay, my mind is exploding. So let's just keep it on track.
How do you think Ant-Man and the Wasp is going to play a part in this whole thing? Like throw out a theory.
They're gonna help out. I
Well,
don't know.
yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy talk.
I don't know.
Because
It could be just that simple that they're just
Yeah,
gonna
I
help
think
out.
that I think that's
Yeah.
pretty much what it's
Yeah.
gonna be.
Yeah.
But we won't know until July when we see their movie.
yeah,
It
you think
would.
Thanos' 50% will like affect Dormammu?
I think it affects everything. I think.
All dimensions?
Uh-huh.
I don't know. I
Interesting.
don't know.
Definitely
That's
does.
a bold
I-
opinion. All right.
But I definitely
don't-
think it
don't-
does.
like,
I mean,
in
just
all,
based.
the whole multiverse in all existence. Like, think about it. You know, all these different realms. Like, you think Dormammu could half disappear or not? Like 50%. You know. By the way, Dormammu would have been the best way to defeat Thanos. Have Doctor Strange strike a bargain with Dormammu, and let him loose on Thanos.
I mean, the problem is in the comics. I mean, it was just he defeated everyone.
Yeah.
Like all of the powers of the universe and everything.
Yeah.
And so he was all powerful.
So, like, what was your guys' favorite moment of the movie? Like, do you think there's gonna be a moment in the movie that everybody's gonna be talking about for the rest of the
You know
All
what's
of it.
you know what's really I really liked the moments between Vision and Scarlet Witch. It was so tender, but maybe because I know the story and then I've read the Vision story by Tom King, and so
Yeah.
which is totally different, but you know how much love he has. But such good actors that they just wrote this complete arc that was such a short arc, but it was so rich and full that you just felt this hurry, and I can never pronounce Black Panther's sister's name.
Shuri?
Yeah. Get hurry, Shuri, and I was so tense for me, like
Yeah.
do it. Oh, and it's like no, and then where did he go? And it's here, and it's like it's almost. And then when she had to basically kill her love with her power, and then he was dead, and then shoot.
I knew Thanos was gonna do it.
We all did, and it's like, and when he said, you guys are so dumb, you didn't use your strongest weapon, the time thing. You could have done anything, and I'm like, yeah, we're dumb. Why didn't they do that?
Well, I mean, the characters are really dumbed down in Guardians of the Galaxy compared to the comics. Like, Drax is super powerful. Drax can go toe to toe with Thanos in the comics. In the movie, he's literally just a buff, slow guy. He's slow, right? He's just always like, whoa, and then like you just get smacked away, right?
Yeah.
Who was sad about Groot?
Which part? Like,
The end, all
Yeah.
of them.
Yeah.
Though he was funny little
Oh,
bratty
preteen.
preteen.
That
like-
was hilarious.
yeah, yeah. I laughed so much.
I know he was funny, but all of the deaths.
Can we
were
have
really
like a
hard.
side note on Groot? It's like if he can learn I am Groot, can he learn anything else?
I think it's just his
Well,
language.
he doesn't learn I am Groot. That's
Who-
just his, yeah.
Who was speaking? Like someone.
It's Vin Diesel.
It's Vin Diesel doing it.
No. I mean, in the movie, someone was like, "Oh, you speak Groot" or something. Who was that? Was
was
it
Thor.
Was
Oh,
it
he
Thor?
took it in high
That
school,
was
right?
so
He took it in high
funny.
school.
I was like,
It was an elective.
Yeah.
What was the best pairing in Infinity War? I mean, I guess, yeah, out of all of them.
Like Vision, Black.
well, I mean, it doesn't have to be
Scarlet Witch.
romantic.
Just like the.
I mean,
but just
groups.
like the dynamics between characters.
I will always love Tony and Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Tony and Peter. I don't know.
Yeah.
I love that
I like-
dynamic.
I like that dynamic too. It's very father, son, crazy uncle, nephew,
Yeah.
benefit. I mean, it's like all the different things. But it's very
Yeah.
cute. Great for Robert Downey Jr. and Tom to play off each other that way. And it's just, I agree. I like that
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
And he's always getting into trouble. Like he's trying to save him. He's like, "Go back to Earth," and he's just going into the
like-
spaceship. Whoops.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I
Like
like.
great suit. I like the
Right.
finally that he
Yeah.
gets that suit. now.
Oh yeah. I liked Rocket and Thor.
Rabbit.
Rabbit. Thor.
And the rabbit will go here.
It was cool to see Rocket and Bucky have that one moment.
Oh, where he's gonna? I'm gonna get that
Well,
arm.
he picks them up. That was cool.
Yeah.
Right. Bucky picks up. They like do that shoot thing.
Oh yeah, and he turns him around and it's like, I'm gonna get that arm.
Yeah.
No, you're not. Right.
Yeah.
Raccoon, you're
Yeah.
not getting you're not getting that.
Well, he's a scavenger, right? Is that kind of like they're going for that full raccoon vibe?
Yeah.
So, I mean, that was we covered a lot. There was a lot of stuff we
Yeah.
covered. Obviously, we've seen the movie, and I'm going to see it again.
I'm gonna see it again too.
I need to see. I also have Movie Pass, and I didn't use it yet for Avengers, so I'm going to use it for Avengers and go see it sometime. Unfortunately, that is all the time that we have for you guys and for you guys out there today. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe to us on our social media. We are on Facebook at facebook.com/The Keeg. We're on Instagram and Twitter at The Keeg Show. Also, if you want to talk with us, ask us questions, about our hot takes or whatnot, hashtag Keeg Talk, Keeg Talk. If you are watching the show, you're watching it on YouTube. If you are listening to it, you are listening to us on Apple Podcasts or on SoundCloud. If you're doing one or the other, I'd recommend doing both. You get the full story from us, tangents and all, on our podcast. But you get the abridged episode on YouTube, so it's pretty cool.
And don't forget about Free Comic Book Day.
Yeah, I was going to say
Next
there's
Saturday.
It's coming
Free
up.
Comic Book Day is next Saturday.
Yeah, next Saturday, May 5th.
Yeah.
After the
Free
4th.
comics.
So if you're in Orange County or South Orange County
Come
or
to
even
Comic
San
Quest.
Diego, come up or down or
We're having a
sideways.
sale on all comic stuff, and then all the publishers will have tons of free comics available to get. They're starting DC and Marvel, and some of the other ones are starting their epic, whatever their next thing.
Yeah.
Grand Adventure. They always start, and they start. They usually do an issue zero or a prequel or something to start the series on Free Comic Book Day.
Yeah.
So it's always really good to come by. And who doesn't like free comics?
Yeah.
I mean, really, and a sale on T-shirts and graphic novels and toys and Thanos heads.
we were talking about
Everyone needs their Thanos.
Yeah.
And it's a bank. Thanos will protect your money, and you know he can. He just destroyed the world. Put your money in here.
unless half your money is gone now.
No, it was humanity. It was humans. He didn't get rid of money. He just
Well, we
humanity.
don't know. So maybe he's a communist. I want to say thank you to you two for coming on the show, talking about this. It would be a really boring show. It was just me week after week.
Yes, it would.
Ariana, where can people see you next? What do you have planned?
What do I have planned?
I don't know, in the future.
I think I talked about it last time, but
Yeah.
like I said, I'll probably be at Comic-Con just outside, and then I will also be at Rose City Comic-Con in Portland in September.
Cool. And you do a lot of cosplay too, right?
I do cosplay.
Yeah, you're going to do some new costumes this time?
Yes, I'm hoping to do Black Canary
Okay.
at San Diego Comic-Con, and I've also thought about doing Miss Marvel, so not the new Captain Marvel, but her black leotard with the red sash. and
the
stuff.
Ms.
So,
Marvel.
yeah, I'm
Oh,
going.
Miss Marvel, yeah,
I'm going
yeah.
blonde this summer.
Ooh.
Well, not actually.
okay.
Probably just a wig.
Yeah.
But
I've been doing blonde. I do Supergirl a lot, so it's a blonde wig all the time.
Yeah.
And I fooled my husband the first time I cosplayed. After he didn't know.
He was like, "It's Supergirl?"
He said, "I'm sorry, miss, we're not open yet." And I'm like, "Oh, it's me."
Kelly, where can we see you next?
You can always come to Comic Quest on Saturdays. I'm here, but I will be at San Diego. We will be cosplaying as Cersei on the Mountain, I'm sure,
nice.
and possibly some other things. Don will probably be Ghost Rider again, his very famous Ghost Rider cosplay.
We're talking about the
San Diego.
the PBS kids show about the ghost that spells things out, right? Ghost Rider. Yeah.
Writer. Ghost
He's
writer.
a Ghost Rider.
Yeah. I love that show when I was a kid.
And I'll let you know. I'm doing a web series, a sci-fi web series, and so I'll let you know when that's
Ooh.
ready.
Ooh.
cool.
That's ready.
Ooh.
It's not ready yet.
Is it Ghost Rider?
No.
Oh.
About I can't.
You
tell
don't have to tell us. Yeah.
Secret.
We will wait. It'll build up anticipation.
Okay.
Like Avengers 4.
Sure.
Yeah. Once again, thank you for watching this show out there. Thanks again for being on this show. I am your host, Dimithri Perera, and this has been The Keeg.